Hello, everyone. Wind gusts exceeding 60 mph broke an upstream barrier, forcing huge chunks of ice to pile up along the Niagara River at Fort Ontario. That strange circular gap in the clouds is known as a false recall A, real atmospheric effect, often caused by passing airplanes.
Oh my God.
Hurricane Ian slammed into North Carolina with brutal force, sending massive waves crashing over docks and turning the coastline into complete chaos. During Hurricane Helen, severe flooding at Reams Creek caused 2 shipping containers to float downstream, slam into a bridge, and crash into the initially feared an oil spill, but city officials later confirmed that the foam covering Amore Bay was caused by natural pollen, giving the water a cappuccino-like appearance. This is a black sea slug, and it uses large wing-like fleshy body extensions to swim glide through the water and escape from predators. Ever wonder how a python climbs stairs? It uses its powerful muscles and body grip to anchor itself step by step. This unusual scene happened in a village in Montenegro where heavy rainfall raised groundwater pressure and forced flood water to escape through the tree's root and trunk. One by one, the trees collapsed under the intense wind, and you can feel the man's disbelief as he watches it unfold.
The violence scale is now ready.
What looks like a snowstorm is actually foam created when shower gel was used during sewage cleaning at the Nakazat wastewater plant in Russia. The water isn't polluted, but naturally colored pink by microorganisms adapted to salty environment. One of China's most famous natural spectacles, the dragon. Eye tide appears when ocean tides collide with the Qiantang River's narrow channel. This is an annular solar eclipse creating a stunning ring of fire that left spectators amazed and excited as they watched.
A solar wind blowing into space in two directions.
In Lanzarote, Spain, camera captures attention with strange pits scattered across its dark volcanic ground, and up close, they reveal a clever system of grape growing vineyards. Seen from space, the scale of Indonesia's liquefaction disaster is shocking, with neighborhoods completely buried in mud. The Sichuan-Tayat Highway is no joke, as geological hazards like rockfalls can turn a normal drive into a life-or-death situation instantly. These severe storms brought large hail and intense winds to South Carolina, turning backyards and neighborhoods into chaos within minutes. A severe storm caused major damage to a floating solar farm in India as storm-driven waves slammed the panels and pushed them ashore. The force of the storm turned the Hu River into a destructive torrent, tearing apart a road bridge on New Zealand's South Island. You can literally feel the storm getting stronger before and after this moment, and hearing the cameraman's screams makes the danger feel terrifyingly real. You can literally feel the storm getting stronger before and after this moment, and hearing the cameraman screams makes the danger feel terrifyingly real. Watching lava slowly close in and set this house on fire during the Iceland eruption feels like a real-life disaster movie. What looks mysterious here is actually a hole punch cloud formed when ice crystals spread outward and leave a massive circular opening. The three suns seen here are sundogs, a rare halo effect that happens when ice crystals align perfectly in cold air. Now, cause this window's flexing, lightning lit up the night sky over Central Florida as powerful storms through, with spider-like bolts stretching and branching across the clouds away from the window.
This window's flexing.
This airport was completely swallowed by a dust storm with winds so intense they turned heavy aircraft into moving objects.
There it goes. Oh, ouch.
Foi embora a luz.
This tornado caused absolute chaos at a Turkish airport as violent winds slammed planes sideways and tossed ground equipment like toys.
Uçak gidiyor. Uçağı götürüyor. Kaç. Komüsü delirdi, komüsü.
Devil's Pool is famous for its beauty, and danger in this young woman's bravery makes the moment even more intense. Seeing molten lava blazing beneath the Icelandic Coast Guard helicopter clearly shows how massive and uncontrollable this volcanic eruption in Iceland really is.
Meu Deus do céu, olha
Tá
isso!
cheio de rã, tá vindo mais.
Gente, sai da rua! Vai pra dentro!
Senhor!
Liberta a gente, faraó, liberta!
Known as the Milk Lake Nar Lake's cloudy white water, makes it one of the most visually unique lakes in Inner Mongolia. Fire tornadoes can actually be created artificially when the science behind heat airflow and rotation is understood, just like this live demonstration at the Singapore Science Center. Parents, keep your child with you and make sure. Heated ground and rising hot air created this dust devil powerful enough to suck up straw and fling it across the sky like a moving storm of debris. Huge chunks of rock suddenly fall from the vertical cliff, exploding into dust as they slam into the road just feet from the excavator. Heavy machinery and workers are caught dangerously close as tons of earth collapse from the cliff, filling the site with choking dust.
I wasn't sure if this was an issue, so I thought it'd be kind to ask. What do you think? Should I alert the local authorities?
This is soil liquefaction, a dangerous phenomenon where saturated ground temporarily behaves like a liquid after intense shaking or pressure. A single fisherman caught this bizarre-looking fish whose oversized lips and bulging eyes make it resemble an angry, grumpy human face.
Баха сваливает, ёпти мать! Ай, мама, нет!
This terrifying moment shows the storm arriving far faster than expected, catching workers and everyone else completely off guard. Violent waves in the Pacific Northwest struck a Washington ferry so hard that seawater began flooding the vessel. With debris swirling violently at ground level, this tornado turns the roadside into a scene straight out of a disaster movie.